close, let us talk about something. Many people believe that if you are not very good at maths, then engineering is not for you. In fact, this belief scares a lot of students away from studying engineering. But after studying mechanical engineering and working with engineering tools, I realized something very interesting. Engineering is not just about mathematics. Yes, maths plays a crucial role when it comes to engineering, but engineering is much about solving problems, designing systems, and creating things that work in real world. So in this video, I'll explain why people think engineering is about maths and why this idea is completely not true. What is up, guys? Kwekukestos here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, I'll break down why people think engineering is about mathematics and why it is not completely true. Now, first, let us talk about where this idea comes from. The first reason people think engineering is all about mathematics is because of school. When you start studying mechanical engineering in university, many first courses you take are basically mathematics courses. You see courses like calculus, linear algebra, and sometimes differential equation. For many students, these courses can be very difficult. So when people outside engineering hear about this subject, they assume that engineering students spend all their time solving complex equations. But that's not only part of the story. Mathematics is a tool, not a main job of an engineer. This is what you have to get in mind. Now let us talk about the second thing. People see formula and panic. Another reason people believe engineering is only about mathematics is because they see engineering formulas everywhere. When students study subjects like thermofluids, thermodynamic, fluid mechanics, strength of materials, they see so many equations. And when someone looks at this equation for the first time, it can be very intimidating, especially with formulas in strength of materials. But what many people don't realize is that these formulas are simple ways to describe how physical systems behave. They help engineers understand things like how heat moves, that is heat transfers, and how fluid travels or how fluid flows, that is studying fluid mechanics, and how strong a structure is, basically strength of what material. The math in here is simply helping engineers to predict what happens in real world. So now you see the math you study like heat transfers, fluid dynamics, and strength of material is not basically all about decimal. Now let us talk about what engineers actually do. In reality, engineering is much more about designing and problem solving. For example, mechanical engineers spend a lot of time designing machines, improving existing systems, and also testing ideas and building prototypes as well. Today, many engineers use powerful softwares like AutoCAD, Autodesk Inventor, SolidWorks, and a whole lot of softwares to create and test their designs digitally. These tools help engineers visualize ideas and turn concepts into real products. So engineering is not all about writing equations on paper. It is just about creating solutions that actually works in real world. Now let me tell you this fact. Engineering is about thinking. One of the most important skills in engineering is not mathematics. It is about thinking like a problem solver. Engineers constantly ask questions like, how can we make this system stronger? How can we reduce energy loss? How can we use this machine? Or how can we build this machine and make it more cheaper and efficient? These questions require creativity, curiosity, and logical thinking. Yes, sometimes maths helps answer those questions, but the real skill is understanding the problem and designing a solution. Let's talk about the truth of mathematics in engineering. Let us be honest. Mathematics is very important in engineering. You cannot completely avoid it. But the goal of learning mathematics in engineering is not to become a mathematician. The goal is to use maths as a tool to understand and design systems. And the good news is that once you understand the concept, many engineering calculation becomes much more easier than people expect. So now you know why people think engineering is about mathematics and the fact about mathematics in engineering. So why do people think engineering is all about mathematics? Mostly because of the way engineering is taught in school and the complex formulas people see. But in reality, engineering is much more than mathematics. Engineering is about building things, solving problems, and creating technology that improves the world around us. If you enjoy designing, creating, and figuring out things that works really well, then engineering might be a great path for you. Even if maths is not your strong subject like myself. If you are interested in learning engineering, designing, and CAD skills, you can follow me on this channel. I drop a lot of tutorials I've created a lot of tutorials I'm going to post on this channel. And if this video helped you understand engineering a little better, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content and engineering content like this. Catch you guys on another one. Peace out.